Okay, so this video is going to be my top 3 favorite DC properties, or like with the horror movies, 3 of them at least. And and I mentioned in the end of the last one that this one is going to have 2 cop-outs. And the reasoning behind that is that the entirety of Smallville and the entirety of both Justice League and Justice League Unlimited from this collection will be considered as one item instead of 10 and 4 respectively. So let's get started, shall we? I think for familiarity reasons, the one that I like the least from this bunch. Well, hold on. Let's show what the rest of, or what the whole thing is going to be. The whole thing is going to be Smallville, Legion of Superheroes, the movie from 2013, and Justice League / Justice League Unlimited. The one I like the least, because I know the least about it, about the characters involved, other than now Mon-El, Supergirl, and Brainy, is Legion of Superheroes. I'm not all that familiar with the Legion of Superhero characters, other than, like I said, Brainy, Supergirl, and Mon-El, because I've been watching watching Supergirl, the CW series, lately. But other than not being too familiar with all the different characters involved in it, it was a very enjoyable DC animated feature. And yeah. In second place, I think, for my second favorite one is going to be the Justice League and Justice League Unlimited box set here. This is one of my favorite DC animated shows. Granted, I've only seen enough of 4 animated DC shows, not counting these 2, or well, counting these 2 as a single as one. And those are Young Justice, Teen Titans, the original, of course Justice League and Justice League Unlimited, and Batman the Brave and the Bold, and Batman the Animated Series. And I think of those, my 2 favorites are Young Justice and Batman the Brave and the Bold. I really like how they did Aquaman and Batman the Brave and the Bold. How he's always going around saying things are outrageous and getting all hyped about everything. And I like that. That's really cool. So, yeah. But my favorite of the bunch for the purposes of this video is the entirety of Smallville. I've actually been rewatching Smallville quite recently. I was actually watching it just before making these videos. And some of the visual effects got better as the show went along, which is to be expected. It started back in 2001, so they didn't have as good visual effects in 01 as they did by the time the show ended in 2011 after a 10 season run. So naturally, incrementally the visual effects would get better and better and cooler. And one visual effect that I've noticed has definitely improved in its quality over time is the super speed. In season 1, it mainly tries to look like Clark is being like motion blurred around. But as the show progresses, you can the filming techniques evolved in such a way that they could have Clark running at super speed and you can look at it in kind of like a slow mo, so you can actually see see him run a bit more than just being like, oh, there he goes. Didn't see anything, just a bye bye. You can actually kind of like follow him in his super speed a little better as the series goes on, and I think that's kind of cool. Um, and it actually has a lot of really good visual effects, even though they got better as the show went along. They're still really good throughout the series. Quite impressive. Um, Definitely a series that DC should be proud of, just like these two. So yeah, that is my or one of my top 3 DC selections. The next one would actually just be 3 titles, not 2 whole series. But yeah, anyway, hope you enjoyed this video. My shirt matched the theme of this one better than the other two, because this is a DC shirt, obviously, Superman and Batman. So there you go. Hope you enjoyed this video. Bye.